Let's go over some of the most common mistakes. Number one, when you're shooting really slow, there's something called induced throw on the object ball. Instead, what you can do is hit it a little bit more harder. It really depends. But I'll show you some other tricks even if you're doing it really slow. So in this case, for example, I'm going to do slow and you can see the 8 ball is going to kind of like shift. And this is the reason what, kind of rattles on the pocket, right? What you can do, like I said, shoot a little bit faster and even with the slow. Now, what I would do also is put a little bit of a spin, and on the pocket, I'll show you in the moment here, on the pocket, try to aim for the edge of the pocket when you're doing these cuts, okay? It will improve your game by a whole lot, and you're not going to rattle the ball like I did in a few things. All right, so how do you learn backspin? Okay, well, definitely not like this. Okay, this is the common mistake people jump over. So, what I would suggest is start always with something simpler, basically, where you put the ball a little bit closer to the object ball and then, put one tip below the center or half a tip, and then you can, let's say, have a shot on the eight and then do about 2-3 feet away, so until you get really comfortable. I would suggest like 10 to 15 times till you really don't nail this whole part, and you can see I can make the 8 ball in a side pocket just fine. What about this? Okay, the short bridge works on a short length where you can do the uh, backspin. However, when you're doing like something like this, see, it doesn't do anything, right? So, short bridge versus long bridge. I would definitely advise anyone who's trying to do these backspins or drawbacks, do at least 1 foot away from the cue ball, okay? And then you're gonna have again a nice shot on the 8 ball for the side pocket, okay? So how does it look from like this point of view, okay? When you're hitting the cue ball, you see where I'm hitting the center, right below the center, right below. So your tip, the edge of the top of the tip should be below the center, and that's how you basically do the drawback. So let's do this again, and you'll see just like enough. And when you are doing these drawbacks or uh, pullback or however you call it, the important part is also to follow through. Now, this is also a common mistake where people basically have a ball like this and do a follow, and then what they do, they scratch, okay? Instead, what you can do is on the cue ball, do a top left or top right, even if the ball, let's say these are perfectly, aligned, where the ball could actually follow through and you could scratch. But if you do a little bit of a left top or right top, like I'm doing right here, when you're hitting the object ball, you have to shift a little bit, just like I'm showing in the video, okay? So let's say I'm doing here top right. I'm going to do shift a little bit onto the left side. That way, when I do this, basically the ball goes on the opposite side. So it's a common mistake, but now you know. What about this one? A player did a safety on you, and there you go. This is how you can do it. So let's learn this. Okay, it's very simple. It's called mirror method, or double the path. So take finger, put it right where you want to hit it. Obviously, don't touch the ball, and then double the path. So from the rail, this is the double the path of that, and then all you have to do is just remember the spot right there, and that's where you need to drive the cue ball into it in order for it to make the 8 ball, okay? What about something like this, where it's reversed, okay? A ball is blocking you for making it into the pocket, okay? So it's simple method. It's same thing where you do the double the path, okay? Except in this case, on the 1 ball, from that 1 ball, you do the double the path. The 8 ball plays the cushion first, and then into the 1 ball, and then into the pocket. So all you have to really remember is that spot again where you need to hit the 8 ball in this case. So it's a little bit tricky, but give it a try. It works every single time, okay? Thank you for watching and subscribe.